Good afternoon, New York City. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robes, and if you're tuning in for the first time, this is my channel where I go around with my camera, POV style, doing street photography. So I'm back. I'm here with the Ricoh GRII 2015-year-old camera, and I'm just loving going around different areas of the city, shooting POV style, talking about my process, and sharing the images that I take with you guys in real time here, so you can kind of see not only the process, but what the final product might look like. And I'm here in the financial district, shooting today on a very cloudy, conditioned day, so probably gonna look to shoot some black and white and just see what catches my eye. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. So we're tuning in live, guys. It is a Monday. It is May 6th, 2024. If you're watching this right now, we're on the iPhone 15 Pro in wide angle view. We got the Ricoh GR2 here, locked in with the black and white. Gonna be doing some snap focus shooting today. And if you're not familiar with snap focus, it works just like that, where you set a predetermined focus point. In this case, I have it locked in right now at 2.5 meters, which is about 2.5 arms length away from me. But depending on how you set your aperture dial, you see here how I have the aperture going 5.0 down to 4.5. It will actually lock in a little bit further than 2.5. So right now I'm looking at a locked-in snap focus point of about 2.5 to 5 meters right now with an f4 aperture. Shutter speed is hovering around 1/500, so definitely really good conditions for shooting street. That 1/500 helps me to keep things just locked in, especially as people look to be walking by me, I'm walking by them. So it just helps me keep the still moments intact. So as you can see here, guys, we are at the infamous New York Stock Exchange. Looks like we have a new listing today. Sometimes you'll see new listings come up and get announced here on the big wall of Exchange Place. But as you can see too, this is a big tourist destination for a lot of people visiting the city for the first time down here in the Wall Street area. You got all sorts of people, tourists, locals, business tycoons. So this is my third day now shooting POV style, and I'm really looking to capture more of videos like this where it's just me and my process. And I'm just going around just showing you guys how I do it while capturing hopefully some interesting stuff for you guys. If you're a street photographer and you have not yet messed around with the Ricoh, especially the Ricoh GR1, 2, and 3, highly recommend these cameras. They're just man, they're stealthy, they're small, they're lightweight, and they're just perfect for being just a little more incognito on the street. You know, sometimes you get a good image, sometimes you don't. But if there's anything I've learned doing street photography all these years, it's you just gotta put in the hours. You gotta put in the hours to make it work. It's like going to batting practice, you know? You gotta swing that bat as many times as you can. That's how you get better. Sometimes you get moments like this where you can get close up. Let's see, I think I got focused, but also I got really close to her. She was adjusting something with her baby. But yeah, it takes time. It takes time to get practicing on the street. But not just getting it on the street, but also getting used to snap focus is another thing that takes time, because you gotta sort of feel out what that distance looks like when you set your minimum focus distance to 1 meter, 2 meters, 2.5 meters. In my case, I'm 2.5 meters. So I try to imagine my arms length away 2.5 times, which is ideally where my focus will land, and it will capture anything. Right now, because I have it set to a 0.4 aperture, meaning I'm capturing more in the frame, it will help me get up to 5 meters right now. So like I said, middle of the afternoon, I'm here down on Wall Street, walking south towards South Street Seaport. It's a busy day. It's a Monday in New York. That means everyone's back from the weekend. That guy was tall. That guy was probably like 6-something feet or something. But yeah, it's the middle of the rush hour. Lunch hour, I mean. So a lot of people are out and about, going for their quick walks to get lunch before they head back to their offices, their jobs. So the financial district is definitely one of those areas that it tends to get really, really busy during the morning hours and the afternoon hours. But at night, it is actually quite chill here. Not a ton of action going on because everyone's like trying to get home and out of the city.
So you took the day off today?
When I'm out and about like this, just trying to look for interesting things that catch my eye. I think as any street photographer can probably resonate with. But particularly with the Ricoh GRII, I've been having a lot of fun just catching more candid moments of people. I like capturing just like certain emotions I see, or instances of people just going about their day. And I like to just capture how it was, you know? I think a lot of photographers, maybe they'll think they always got to shoot with maybe some kind of purpose. But for me, I don't know. I think it's less about that purpose and just kind of going out and shooting and taking the camera out because you just genuinely enjoy doing it.
It's only not crazy.
It's like any habit you develop or build up over time. You hope that the good ones stick around, the bad habits, or the good habits stick around, the bad habits just fade away. But for me, that's what street photography is, right? It's this habit that I've built I'm constantly just trying to sharpen my eye, where I'm trying to be observant and take in the world around me and use that camera to express that, right? Express my day. The cool part about the financial district area, if you haven't been here yet, is because it is the oldest part of New York, it's where a lot of the streets just really intertwine and intersect and cross, and you go down these random streets. Nothing down here really is numbered, it's all named, and it can be definitely confusing. If this is your first time visiting New York, you might not know exactly where you're heading, but yeah, because it's the oldest area of New York, it has that kind of character to it. Versus when you start getting above Houston Street, you start getting the numbered streets in there. West 4, 14th, 23rd, 34th, 42nd, 59th Street, 72nd, 82nd, 96th. Let's keep going with it. 110 maybe? 110, 115, 125. I think I named most of the major streets, street sections of New York at least. I'm hoping this POV style video can be a combination of vlogging, something about my day that I find interesting, which is me going around shooting. It can hopefully help other street photographers learn about what other photographers do for their process. And a small part of it too is just me walking around talking about the area that I'm in too. Maybe just have some fun talking about the area, maybe bring up some fun facts that I might not know about, or that you might not know about that I do. Speaking of fun fact, this building right here is the Federal Reserve Building. It is where they house a lot of the nation's reserves of gold, from what I'm told. Walk by this highly secured and guarded area every single day, and I had no idea. But again, a little fun fact that you guys might not have noticed, or that maybe the everyday person might miss, because yeah, it's just kind of a normal looking building, but it's got a lot of protection around it, a lot of security. Anyway, guys, I'm hitting the 13-minute mark right now on this POV today. But yeah, just please chime in with any feedback. Would love to learn about different neighborhoods I should go shoot in. What other cameras you'd love to see shot in POV style? What kind of questions do you guys have about street photography? Any other formats that you guys would like to see? So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna get on with the rest of my day. I didn't take too many photos in the last 13 minutes, but I will try to see about putting these images in whilst I edit later. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.